Today, um, it was just me and Noah in the house. Mommy and the girls were out helping a friend with some stuff. But we got a bunch done, right? We did a lot of stuff today. Noah cleaned up all his toys. Um, I mopped in our apartment, got a couple other things going on. And in that time, I just had like a good amount of time to think about how I've been feeling over the last couple of days. And I think it amounted to relieved, if that would be the thing I could say I'm feeling. Certainly feeling relieved. Feeling relieved, one, because I spoke to an older brother in my church who listened to the podcast earlier this week, and he was like, man, I feel the same way. Like how he feels like he don't fit in places and the different things that come from having difficult upbringings. And I'll be honest, that was a really validating conversation just to see that, like, I'm not tripping, I'm not bugging, that those things are real feelings. It feels good. But I really poured myself fully this weekend into the sermon I had to preach. Not like I haven't before, but with this stuff in my mind, man, like, I took it with me. And one of the things that really struck me over the weekend when it comes to this feeling of being relieved is that I found myself realizing that I had put myself in a position to make myself more stressed by holding on to things that I didn't need to hold on to. I spoke with my wife, just telling her how I've realized that some of that stuff has shown up in our marriage and definitely in other places of my life. And it was really awesome, really healing for all of us involved. And then what's been really cool with all of that stuff is being able to take that into life with the kids. And today, while being with Noah, we had a couple moments where Noah was afraid, he was worried about things, and um, those moments are just really different between me and him than they have been in the past. Normally, I'm like, come on, man, like, I gotta get you there. You gotta be tough, because I know life could be hard, because it was hard for me. And I don't want him to jump into those moments and be so soft that he's not ready and he ends up being hurt. But today I was able to approach it really differently where, yeah, I still want you to be tough. Still want you to be strong. That's what I got to teach you. But at the same time, I hope you know that part of the reason why you are safe and you are with me is because me and you are here together. Like, I can keep you safer than anything is going to keep you safe. He's over here playing with his little toy and his characters, reading a story. Um, Part of living this life and figuring this out is figuring out how it's going to affect him and affect the rest of the kids. And that's something I'm really interested in figuring out. How is it going to look to make it so that my kids could live a life where they are challenged, certainly, but they're relieved of unnecessary burden, so that they could be free to also figure out what it looks like to authentically be themselves while they authentically follow Jesus. That's the thought for today. Thank you.